Hey guys, I'm Tammy with the Clausen Family Homesteading, and we just wanted to pop on here and say hello. We just got back from the Arkansas River Valley meetup, where we got to meet up with all the homesteaders that we've followed for the whole year. And so now we're out here feeding the chickens, getting everybody caught up. So these are our Freedom Rangers. We've got 40, and we will be harvesting these in a couple of months. Last year we did the Cornish Cross, and this year we decided to try the Freedom Rangers. And so we have a few more Cornish Crosses in the freezer, and a couple of years ago we decided we wanted to start harvesting our own chicken and putting our own meat in the freezer. And so this has been a really great solution to providing meat for our family. And so we're feeding them out. And this is the chicken tractor that John built. We can move it around the yard. He's got a rope on it, and so we can just pull it around the yard, and that way they can harvest the bugs and whatever else they can find in the dirt. And there's Waylon. You say hi? Say hello. That's Waylon, and here's Willie. Willie, can you say hello? Sweet boys. And I'll take you around. All right, so that's our meat chickens. And so we're doing meat chickens. We also have laying hens, and they are around here. We've got a chicken coop that they live in. And we also have rabbits. And we just got 19 more laying hens. And so they're over here. They're chicks still. They're still growing. So we've got them here in the rabbit cage. So they're growing and getting bigger. This might be a better view. That's our chicks. And so hopefully we'll be able to get those out here in about a month or so and let them free range like the rest of our chickens. The rest of our chickens are free range. Our laying hens, and we also have a rooster. Willie, quit barking. And so that's our laying hens. And then over here we've got our rabbits. We've got Peggy, and this is Poindexter. Can you say hello? Say hello for the camera. And here's Lucy, back over here. That's Lucy girl. Her pen needs to be cleaned out. Those are our girls and our guy, Poindexter. And then we have laying hens, but they just kind of free range all over the yard. So they're everywhere. Here's our laying hens. Some of these girls are getting older and they're not producing as much anymore, so that's why we got the new ones. We got 19 new laying hens, so they'll start taking over egg production.
We may have some eggs.
Oh yeah.
Jonathan didn't get them.
So our son Jonathan's been taking care of the animals this week for us this weekend while we were at the Arkansas River Valley Homesteaders meetup. So this is the chicken coop.
There's 3.
We leave the door open so the
they're free range.
chickens can roam all over the yard.
4. I guess he has gotten some of them.
So we got a few. We got some groceries.
Yep.
Nothing like having groceries waiting on you when you get home.
Nothing like having fresh eggs.
Fresh eggs are the best.
Yep. Did you check on the other one? I wonder why that light's
I
looking
did.
out. The light's supposed to be looking in. I wonder if wind got it or something. I guess so.
Those are layer hens. So we're growing those out, getting them a little bigger, and then we're going to cut them loose in the yard. They'll be free range.
I talked to Bobblehead. He said that since they're free range, you probably just cut them out and it'll be good because they can get away. But in a closed-in area, they might get attacked.
Do we know what breed these are?
These?
Yeah.
Brown something. You got them from 4-H.
Yeah.
Arkansas 4-H. Now, according to Bobblehead, he said Arkansas 4-H mostly does Highland Brown, and that may be what they are.
Highland Browns, probably.
Yeah, I told him they're coming in red. He said that's what they do. So.
Yeah, there's some nice looking chickens.
No, they're pretty. They're real pretty. They got attitude too. They try to jump out on me. They try to pick my fingers. It don't bother me.
Yeah.
We gotta get them. We gotta get them 2 females pregnant.
Yeah, our rabbits, we've tried to get them to mate, but we've had some trouble getting started with that. So hopefully soon. We got some great advice this week from Anthony.
One tries to kill him, and that one just sits there and doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Anthony from Country Road Cure gave us some great tips this weekend on how to get them to go ahead and
we're gonna try it too.
yeah. Yeah, those chickens have been getting into my hosta bed. My little fence here is not quite doing the trick. I was hoping by this year to have hostas completely filling up the space, but those chickens keep getting in there and eating them up. I guess they like the way they taste. Look, you see they broke in.
Muscadine vine's doing real good.
Oh yeah, the muscadine vine.
Saw them little bitty grapes. Clumps of grapes all over. See?
Yep, they're tiny.
Yeah, they should be everywhere.
So
In
you're gonna...
August, early September, we'll be able to pick it. I might ought to put a little fence around it last year. Them old hens got me.
Did they eat your muscadines?
They were loaded down, and I kept thinking, oh man, I got a bunch, and I got out here to do it, and I didn't have maybe 50.
What do you think, Willie? Was it the hens? Did they do it?
Oh, I saw them do it. I just didn't think they was hurting them. I didn't know what they was doing.
And you got some seeds started over here.
Yeah, I got a few things trying to come in. I think this is watermelon here. I know
Oh
it is.
yeah, I hope we get some watermelon. Last year our watermelon didn't do too good, but we're hoping.
I got some tomatillos. I don't know why this got put here. I had everything up here. Yeah, this is the tomatillos. I don't know why it got put right there. That's zucchini. No, I put something else different. That's what you had. See, I put onions.
Okay, so we got some onions.
And then that is carrots.
So what we'd really like to do is grow most of everything that we eat, and produce it ourselves. Because for health reasons and also for economical purposes.
Get down there.
Oh, they're tearing up our forsythia. So we planted this forsythia the other day before we left, and you can see the chickens are in it. As usual, they're out here tearing things up.
We need to put something around it.
Yeah, we need to get a little fence or something. You're not supposed to mess with that. Stay out of the plants. You got plenty of yard to roam around in. This is our garden. So this year, this is our second year for our asparagus. So we kind of let it go, and then hopefully next year we'll get a good harvest of asparagus. We planted it in this little boat that had a hole in it. So we put some more holes in the bottom and made that our asparagus bed. And then we have 8 linear beds. They're 2 by 8. Is that right, John?
Yeah, 2 foot by 8 foot. 2 foot wide by 8 foot long. They were 4 by 8, but we cut them in half. And some of that wider wood I milled, I filled it up.
Yeah, so John's got a sawmill so he can mill some wood for projects around the house. And then we've got our zucchini squashes coming up, our yellow crookneck squash. Can you remember what we put right there in that bed?
Which one?
This front one right there.
This one right here, potatoes.
Potatoes, okay.
Potatoes.
So, oh, our potatoes are coming up. Okay.
Zucchini, and then yellow.
Let's walk around here. So we'll walk around here and look at the garden real quick. We're just getting home, so we haven't had a chance to check on it yet. But looking here, it looks like we don't have anything in this. So we decided to do this cattle panel between 2 of the beds, and we want to plant some cucumbers here. and we'd like for the cucumbers to trail us over that. There is one single cucumber. Seen it here, folks. One cucumber. So we may have to, I think, did you start some seeds, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got one cucumber, then we got some seeds started. So we'll get those in the ground. And then over here, we've got some squash. I think this is zucchini, right?
That's zucchini, that other's yellow neck, and then
That's
tomato.
yellow crookneck. Looks like we've got some grass growing up in here. And there's tomatoes. We got a lot of different varieties this year. That's a red currant tomato. It's a small tomato it's really sweet tasting. And then it looks like our squash is doing pretty well so far. Last year we had trouble with squash. We'd get the flower on there, but it wouldn't produce. We have bees, so I'm not sure why if they weren't getting pollinated. I don't really know for sure what was going on with that, because we do have bees to help with the pollination. So John's been collecting some rainwater, and we want to try to use rainwater as much as possible on our plants this year, because we're on a rural water system, and there is a lot of fluoride and chlorine in it.
Oh, I got another bucket.
Oh, he's got another bucket of water over there. Pick these we get these little sprigs growing up in there, so I've been trying to pick those. And our elephant ears are coming up good this year. They look so nice. Our blueberries are doing good. And we've got rabbits, so we're able to get some rabbit pellets and make a rabbit tea to water things with sometimes, to feed them. And that's your mustard?
That's elderberry.
Elderberry, okay.
Gotta figure out where to transplant it.
We're gonna be planting that soon.
We're gonna have to go ahead and buy those little hoses as hot as it's getting.
Mm-hmm.
Might do that tomorrow.
I saw Walmart had some.
Yeah, but I don't think Walmart's got the right one. That one's got them pressure regulated, like that guy said to get.
Yeah.
From what's the name of their channel? They're up in Missouri.
Yeah. So you said we need to thin those out a little bit?
Yeah, if they grow a little bit more, we can thin them out. So you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there.
Can we just like space them out a little?
Yeah.
Or okay. Because I don't want to throw them out.
No, we're not going to throw them out. We need to do something with some ants. I think we'll get some ant poison.
Yeah, we have ants in one of our beds. So we follow a Homestead family from Missouri, and we got some great tips on our beds this year on a great way to lay them out. And then we put this black weed barrier down, and it makes it so much nicer to get out here and walk around, and you're not stepping on rocks and sticks, and you don't have a bunch of grass. We still need to fill in this space here with some weed barrier. And John, he expanded our garden this year, so we're going all the way out here, so it gave us a lot more space, and so we're hoping for a bigger production this year.
Garden that's not organic except for ant poison. There's nothing else that'll kill ants that I've heard of. We only use organic fertilizers.
Yeah, we use our rabbit droppings.
I hate using this, but you gotta get rid of ants.
Yeah, you do.
How about your asparagus? You doing good?
Yeah, it's doing real good.
Look at all them seeds it's gonna drop this year.
I know. Next year we're gonna have an amazing harvest
Asparagus.
of asparagus.
Next year will be the third year, and that's what they said, the third year.
Yeah, the third year is the best.
Mm-hmm.
The best crop. Are there some ants in there?
I don't see any.
Good.
There's some weeds.
Yeah, we got some weeds in here that we need to thin out.
Don't throw them big clumps of dirt away. That's good dirt.
Okay.
Shake it off. Please.
I'm going to have to come up with a better fence to put around our hostas because their chickens are eating them.
They're getting over in there and messing up the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
You see more ants?
I haven't seen any more because look, we got some potatoes coming up there. So do we need to cover these up with dirt?
I'm going to let them come up just a little bit more before I do.
Okay.
But you know what we do? We need to rake them leaves back before we do. That way, you know.
The leaves are on top?
Yeah.
So this year we got a mulching machine and we put down a lot of mulch on our beds because we want something on there that will actually like help retain moisture but also help feed the soil.
Oh shoot, you know.
Marigolds?
Yeah, marigolds.
Oh yeah, we need to plant those over here.
Yeah, I can camera you.
With the okay, I need a shovel.
No, you just need, okay, yeah, I'll get you that little black shovel. You sure? There's a couple in there. If you can get them separated, that'd be awesome. And that way you can put two, you know, along in here.
Dig a hole, and we got some marigolds that we wanted to plant with our tomatoes to try to help keep some of the pests away. And so I'm gonna try to separate.
I wouldn't. You got way too much. I'd try to loosen it, but I wouldn't separate it.
Okay.
We left them in there too long.
Okay. So I'm not gonna separate them. I'm just gonna drop these in the ground here.
I started to say separate them, but all them roots and no, use dirt instead of leaves. Yeah, buddy. I'm sure the marigolds are like that.
Rich dirt. And then with the mulch, that's just gonna make it that more
where sun don't scorch it.
Rich.
Yeah.
And keep our plants healthy.
I know we need more marigolds. So let's just go ahead and move that one down to the last box.
Okay. All right, so
and we can
put
get
that
some
one
more.
there, and then we'll take this marigold down to the last box. Right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so we'll put it right here in the middle. This is some good rich dirt here that we composted.
Yep.
And
that's wood chips. That's vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, eggs.
For a year.
Yep.
And getting ready for this garden. So hopefully all of our efforts have paid off.
Well, I mean, this ain't our. And the reason it's kind of behind schedule is we took these, I know she told you, we took these and cut them in half. They were 4x8.
Yeah, last year we had 4x8.
Yeah, and she was, the last couple of years, and she said she's too short and she can't reach over.
It's hard for me to reach over to weed and pick.
So we watched another channel and they put this black stuff down and we fought weeds last year too. And the fence only went to right here. So I added, I guess, another 12 by 30. Yeah. And cut them in half and turned 4 4x8s into 8 2x8s. And you got the old canoe or the old kayak. It's busted, or I mean, I think it's probably fixable with some fiberglass, but it's making a good asparagus bed. And then we bought some boxes from Vigo we're going to put up here for like our herb garden.
Oh. Alright, so we got over here, we got some peppers to get out still. Here, we're going to get these jalapenos, hot peppers. And this year we want to make our own spaghetti sauce, pizza sauce, marinara, green sauce with tomatillas for street tacos, and we want to make our own salsa and tomato sauces. So our goal is to produce as much as we can.
Yeah.
So hopefully our plants will produce.
And this here is porterweed right here. These three. And no, wait a minute. Yeah, these four are porterweed. And this here is what you call a chase tree. The chase tree puts off a real pretty small purple flower all over it. So we're gonna plant them. And I forget now, what did they tell you the porterweed was good for? Butterflies or
Butterflies.
something? Okay,
Yeah.
I know milkweed is. I didn't know porterweed was.
Pollinators and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We definitely want some pollinators.
Yeah, because of the honeybees. Matter of fact, we need to go check on the honeybees.
Yeah, bees.
We need to go check on them. I want to rob it at the end of May, actually.
And these are roses.
They were real pretty early
and
spring.
Deadhead them and get all the blooms off. Is this all?
What do you need out of there?
Some bird seed.
Oh, okay.
My bird seed.
Hey, that cup's in that white bucket. Look, right there.
Oh, where's the bird seed?
Well, the sunflower seed's right there.
That's the one. So I want to fill up my bird feeder because I've been seeing a lot of birds over here. They're looking for something to eat.
Well, I was headed to the beehive. Where you got me going the other
Go
way?
ahead. I'll just do
No, I got you.
I'll get you over here. We get a lot of birds over here. We get some cardinals and some
Sparrows, finches.
Yeah, finches.
I didn't think you like using that one no more. You still like
Yeah,
using it?
I like using both of them. It gives them oxygen.
Okay. As long as it don't rain, that flat one's good. But every time it rains, yeah. She likes to look out that window at her birds, or that window look at the birds.
Yeah, I'm a bird watcher.
We probably need to water them ferns. Eventually, today. That fly trap's got a bunch of dead flies in it. Mm-hmm. It's working good.
Oh, yeah, it's full.
Yeah, it's full. I need to stack all that lumber I cut somewhere.
Maybe you can get Asher out here one day.
Yeah, but where we gonna put it? That's the question. Yeah. If anybody knows anybody needing a 100-gallon hot water heater, I believe it's electric. Yeah, it's electric. Holler at me. It's a commercial water heater, but a friend of mine just bought it last year, and then he went to one of them on-demand heaters.
Hey, Daddy.
And he gave it to me.
Yeah.
It's practically brand new.
So we got our beehives over here.
Yeah, and we're not getting any further.
And they are very active.
They've been very aggressive lately. Normally they're not, but
these
we
don't
got some
bite.
there and some in the bottom one too.
So we're hoping to rob that in a month or so.
We ought to be able to rob at the end of May because they've been, like I said, real active.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it'd be good. Okay, so that's
Can you
another.
hold it up high? Okay, yeah.
That's another walk around in our yard again. Kind of same thing as the first video ever, but a year later. Anyway.
We're still doing it.
Yeah, we're still learning. We're gonna send it to some of our friends that are YouTubers and get their opinions and see what we need to do right,
Yeah.
what we may be doing wrong, like holding my finger on the volume. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we had a great time this weekend with all the Arkansas River Valley Homesteaders. People came from, I know, Tennessee, Oklahoma, all over, and it was just awesome to get to talk to everybody and learn some of their tips and tricks, because some they do a lot with the rabbits, some are really focused on chickens, and then some of them are really into the garden. So we just learn from everybody. And so,
and you could tell by watching the videos last year that you could tell some of them are really, really sweet people, and it proved true today. You know, I mean, this weekend they really were genuine. They weren't just fronting for the cameras, and it was refreshing.
Yeah, everybody was so friendly.
Yeah.
And Mike with Drifting Dreamer 5 was so personable and so approachable.
And if I'd have had to work he had above him, I might not have talked, but he stopped and talked, and he didn't shake hands. He said, I hugged, so he hugged a million necks.
Yeah, he was really friendly, but he was working, he was running all weekend, getting everything ready and making sure everything was going correctly. Him and Lisa also, Lisa was out there.
And he had a lot of help, David and
all the family.
Melanie and Gary and Anthony and Rox, they all really, really helped. Tim.
Jen and Wiley did all the cooking.
Wiley did a lot of the cooking.
They had some helpers with them, but they were heading up the cooking.
But Mike, he was running in 12 directions.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later. See you later. Bye.
All right, thanks for tuning in. Bye.